Hey guys, in this lesson I want to teach you how to play at least 6 of the same notes on your guitar fretboard. So I have a couple patterns I need you to memorize, and we're going to make this fun. So here's the first one. No matter what note I put on this B string here, what you want to do is find the next note, which is, you just go up 2 frets and then you go up 3 strings. That's the relationship you want to look at. Okay, so let me try that again. If I were to put it here, the next note you want to find is 2 frets, up 3 strings. Right there. Okay, now what we're going to do is I want you to do this actually by touching the note location on whether your computer or your phone or iPad or wherever you're watching this, just to make this sink in. Here's the note. Where is the next note? Put your finger there. If you guessed here, you're correct. If not, rewind the video and watch. Okay, here's the note. Where's the next note? Right there. And these are the same note names. They're not the same octave, but they're going to be in all different octaves. So let me try this again one more time. Here. Okay, right there. I hope your finger was there. Now this is the trickiest one you have to memorize. After this, it's pretty easy, because what's going to happen is here. So now whenever you have a note on this A string here, the next note you're going to skip a string and go to the right 2 frets. Skip a string to the right 2 frets. And then from there you're going to go down, skip a string, but this time go 3 frets. So the combination is 2 frets, 3 frets by skipping strings. 2 frets, 3 frets. Okay, so let me try this. If I were to put a note here, 2 frets, 3 frets. So it looks like that. 2 frets, 3 frets. All right, let's see if you got it. I'm going to put a note here. Put your finger on where the next note is. Right there. Hopefully you're right. Now put your finger on where the next note is. Right there. Okay. So this is a pattern you want to be able to be familiar with. It's 2, 3. Skipping strings. So let's say I put it here. That's kind of tricky when you play an open string because there's no fret, but just picture this nut as a fret. So if the note's there, the combo again is 2, 3. 2. Put your finger where the next note should be. Right there. Okay, we'll do this one more time. Here. Put your finger where the next note is. And where the next note is. Right there. Okay, now once you have this pattern down, this one's an easy, probably the easiest one. Whenever you find a note on this high E string, there's another note on the same fret but on the lowest string. Just like that. So we'll try this. If there's a note here, where is the same note? Put your finger there. How about here? Put your finger on where that next note is, right there. Just like that. Okay? So, and now here is the last pattern you need to know. When you have a note here on the E string, it's exactly the same as the note that was on the A string, and that you skip a string and you go to the right 2 frets. And from here, you skip 1 string, and you go to the right 3 frets. So it's the 2-3 combination again by skipping strings, just like that. Okay, so let me show you this. If there's a note here, then put your finger where the next note should be. Skip a string, 2 frets. Skip a string, 3 frets. All right. How about if I were to do it here? I'll start here because you remember this relation. If there's a note there, where's the next note? Right there. And then from here, you should know the pattern. Put your finger where the next note is. There. And then now put your finger where the next note is. There. Okay, I'm going to do this in a tricky spot. See if you got the whole thing. How about if I play this open E on the high E string? Well, where's the next note? Open low E string. From here, you're going to go skip 2. Put your finger where the next one is. Skip 3. Okay, now this is where we go back to the very first pattern that you memorized. So from here, this is the trickiest one, remember. There is the same note, 2 frets, 3 strings up. Now once you get to here, it just continues. This is the pattern on the A string. Skip a string, 2 frets. Skip a string, 3 frets. And from here, you know that this note is the same as this note, and it would just continue to go throughout your fretboard, completely up the neck. Okay, I hope that makes sense. The best way to do this is go on your guitar now, and you can lay your guitar down on your lap if you want to visualize it like this, or you could just kind of, hunch over and peek over the fretboard and make it like this. But now, no matter where you find a note, you should be able to continue this sequence and find all the notes all over your guitar. If I were to find this one, that's the note. I don't even know what note name that is, but in this sequence, I know there's one there. If there's one there, there's one there. There's one there, there's one there. There's one there, there's one there. There's one there. Tricky connection here. There's one there, and it goes on and on and on. Okay,